Today we're going to be going down Mill Avenue. It's 10:30 at night, and there's a lot of activity going around here right now. So hopefully we'll see some cool stuff, some good sights and sounds, and hopefully not get hurt in any way by a lot of drinking activities going on. So we'll see. Out we go. Oh, there's a Trader Joe's here now. Haven't been over here in a while. Lock the door. Alright, so we're parking in this weird area here. I'm actually going to take a walk over here. So we want to try to get over that direction. Maybe we'll go over by the IHOP, but let's walk around over here first. First thing we have over here on the left is Cane's. Racing Cane's have been popping up all over the place. They make some good chicken. Next we have Trader Joe's. There's people that travel from all over the place to come to Trader Joe's. They're related to Aldi. Kind of. But they're their own company. It's a weird, convoluted story. You have to pretty much look up a video on YouTube about it. Blick Art Materials. They got some pretty good stuff in there. We had some people there trying to look inconspicuous. There's shops above as well. Some stairs to go up. That'd make a good marquee shot. Maybe we'll use that one. So right now it's the summer season, so school is out. There shouldn't be too much activity for school related stuff. Ah, my cable got caught. There we go. There's the crazy bridge they designed. Mill Avenue is kind of a little ways off. I don't know if we can get there. We'll see. It says I can walk. Let's go. So this is the downtown heart of Tempe and ASU. Arizona State University. It's a school that's known for business and engineering. To many, it's known as a party school. Like, there's a lot of crazy parties that happen over here. I don't know the full story of this bridge, but I think it had something to do with a student that passed away after getting hit over here. And to prevent that from happening again, they decided to design this bridge to go over the road so that you wouldn't have to stop for him. We're going to take a detour this way. Downtown Tempe should be relatively safe. Should be. Forgot my lamp. Hopefully I'm not going to need it. interesting designs. We're a little distance away from Mill Avenue, which is like the big downtown scene. All of these apartments are relatively brand new. Sounds like it might be a street sweeper. Oh, pressure washer, that's what it is. Someone else pressure washing up here. Apparently this is a common thing. There we go. It smells very much like soap and cleaner. Nice grassy pads here. In order to grow grass in Arizona, especially during the summertime, you constantly have to water it. So if you see anywhere there's nice good green grass, there's an elaborate sprinkler system keeping it up. I've never actually walked over here since they built all this stuff here. It's been several years since I walked over here. They got this cool reflective disco ball-y shade thing and a whole bunch of chairs up there. Could do some live events. Still not quite to Mill Avenue. That's actually farther to the left. We've kind of backtracked a little bit. It's about 90 degrees outside right now, Fahrenheit. This is the Novus Place. Could make that the marquee too, who knows? Anyway, back to where we're at. So Mill Avenue is way over there. I don't know if we'll actually get to that point. I plan to go there on Sunday because Tempe is going to be doing something downtown. But we'll see. Got some pictures of scooters on the wall. Looks like a fancy restaurant. Eureka! Another fancy looking bar. We have found the alley. They're not open. They close at 10. It's about 10:40 right now. There's one of the many garages to the apartment buildings. The Piedmont. So like on all the stories above us, there's apartments, student housing. And then down below, there's businesses and shops. My leg was itchy. Still kind of itchy, but we're gonna tough it out. Looks like if you have a gym badge for this place, you can actually use the gym. Only one person sitting in there, and he's kind of just chilling. Wait, there's another person actually exercising. Oh man, my leg is itching. We are near the stadium now. The Desert Financial Arena. I think this is the basketball stadium. Behind the basketball stadium, you can't really see it in the dark out there, but that's actually a mountain. At least that's what us locals call it. I think it's like the Hayden Butte Mountain, but everyone here just calls it a mountain. It has a large A on the mountain in yellow. I've actually been there before. Check out one of my other videos where I explored the A mountain. Those videos were made kind of a long time ago. I don't believe I had my Osmo camera yet. And I still didn't know exactly where the channel was going. It was more focused on just the sights and the sounds. And I didn't talk very much. It seems like I've received a couple comments in some of my videos saying, "You should talk more. It's too boring to watch." So now I just try to talk a little bit. A lot of crickets around here. Typically, if there's crickets, there's usually scorpions. Scorpions like to eat those. If you graduate from ASU, the graduation ceremonies are usually held over here somewhere. We didn't quite make it to Mill Avenue. It's going to be further out that way, but I think we're going to turn around now. It's going to take us a little bit of time to walk back. These train tracks here are from the light rail system. It's just an electric train. It connects major areas in the downtown metro area together. Like you can go all the way to the East Valley Institute of Technology, to ASU, to downtown Phoenix, even all the way up to Metro Center, although they closed that mall, but the tracks still go to that point. I think the intended goal is at some point they want to make this a loop. Like they wanted to go like up towards Scottsdale and then come back around again, and I don't know how it might work. It's cool and all, but the city, I believe they invest too much faith into it, thinking it's this super savior of the environment. I'm a local resident here, and I kind of just think of it as the hobo train. I feel it's used more to move homeless people around than it is to actual residents to take use of it. It's a good thing for a lot of these ASU students. If they don't want to have a car, they can still get to long, far off, distant places. But a person like me that lives in the metro area here. It's not that useful. It's just easier and faster to drive there. The thing that frustrates me the most is this whole downtown area, like the Tempe Town Lake area. To park in the convenient parking spots, you now have to pay to come downtown here. You used to not have to during off hours, but then they put this little payment thing up there, a little box. Excessive speeding happens more often than you think here. Some days if you walk up and down here during the school time, you actually see like really rich students with their really fancy cars. Not too uncommon to see like Lamborghinis and stuff driving up and down here. Haven't seen any light rails running. I think they run until midnight, but I'm not sure. We're on the other side of the bridge now. Something I've noticed is walking next to roads gives you a really cool stereoscopic sound. Really brings out that binaural effect. As you can kind of hear it really loud on the right side ear, and then it fades. What kind of video would this be if we don't go on the bridge? I believe we can just go up there. Let's find a way to get up there. We could just walk up these big blocks over here, but we're going to walk up the dedicated stairs. So if you're parked in this parking garage, you can walk right in. I think that those are classrooms over here, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never been here as a student. It's beautiful architecture. Rural and University. That's what we're overlooking. There's some girls screaming outside of a car. We can actually look through the S. Let's look through the S. It's going to block most of the sound though. Hoping we'd get some cars driving through, but they had to stop at the light. There they are. I don't know what they plan on putting down there, but there's like a little outline that says blow up. I don't know if that means an inflatable thing or they actually are going to blow something up. There's some observation out the other side. I was hoping that we would see the light rail come through, that we could see this guard bar go down. I don't know if it's going to happen though. I don't know what center this is, but I believe that this is classrooms over here. Somebody's yelling. Oh, they're at that bus stop. I walked past those people. I was starting to talk by them, and I was like, maybe I should be quiet. They're yelling at the bus stop again. Looks like we're on camera. Not sure what this is. You'd think it would say something on there. Looks like the gates are open. Walton Center for Planetary Health. That's what this is. Oh wow. Didn't know they'd let you just go over here. You got some like MC Etcher stairs going on, it looks like. It's got a little canal down there. We're actually missing the guard bar go down right now. Here comes the light rail. We might be able to catch the one coming in the other direction. I don't know. I didn't see a way to really get down over here. I had to like go into the center to go down. It's public access area, but last thing I want to do is cause suspicion or somebody sends a security guard at me. I don't want no trouble. Those apartments over there with the triangular windows, I think that's the oldest apartment building in ASU's grounds. There was a big controversy a long time ago in that building where there's like a big outbreak of like bed bugs. I remember it being on the news. Alright, let's figure out how to get back over there without having to cross by those weird people at the bus stop. People with their high performance motorcycles. I don't think we can cut across here. It smells like sewage. Interesting architecture. Looks like people are throwing stuff at it. There's holes in it. And we have ourselves a fountain. Surprised we haven't seen more of these here. Smells like a lot of chlorine. This one's shaped like a ring. Our hard water causes calcium buildups. You can see that most of the nozzles on this aren't working. They're plugged up. There's a lot of calcium deposits on the base of it itself there. They really like putting fountains in Arizona in places, but they're hard to maintain, especially with our hard water. It smells like plants right now. I don't know if we can cross over here. It might be. Oh yeah, we could cross way down there. We'll cross there, we'll go over by B-Dubs and IHOP. And then we'll head back to the car. Call this one a video. It's gonna be kind of hard to title this one, as I've been to many different places that all had different names. Because we could just call this one Nova's Place and be good with it. Wonder why there's not a good ice cream shop over here. A good ice cream sounds good right now. Guess I'll just have to have some when I get home. Actually, I think I still have a Cinnabon. Maybe I'll just have that. I bought the 4-pack box. It might be going bad though. It's taking me a couple days to eat them all. Not sure how long they stay good for. Wow, that is a bright sign. This big bubble over here, I think it's a sports complex. They decided it would be cheaper to make this big bubble than to actually build a building. It's kind of better that it's a bubble too, because I think it's like double wall insulated, so it's actually pretty efficient to run the cooling in there. The problem with it is it gets destroyed like almost every monsoon season. Light for me, if I don't die. The ground is really crumbly here. These look relatively new. They're still working on them. They got construction up there. There might be a rooftop pool actually. Might be what that is. It looks kind of rooftop pooly. You got B-Dubs or Buffalo Wild Wings. Struggling business IHOP. When I was younger, IHOP used to be really popular. It'd be a place that my grandparents would always take me every time they came out from California. And then the one that we went to closed down. I don't really know of anyone that goes out of their way to say, let's go to IHOP anymore. It's pretty much a place that you end up at the end of the night if you've been drinking and doing stupid stuff. Oh. We're gonna go straight. I thought the Tempe Improv used to be over here. They might have moved it. I don't remember where it was at to begin with, but I thought it was over here. They got a Macayo's. We kind of been there a couple weeks ago. It was dark. Oh, there's the Tempe Improv. It's next to the art place or above it. Carlos Mencia's coming. Travis Nelson. Walk up and around this way. We're almost back. Someone's date is ending, so I don't want to interrupt it. We took the wide way around. Here. Yeah. Okay, we did a little tour of the downtown ASU area at night. That was kind of fun. Got some good views in. Got to see on top of a bridge. So hopefully you guys like this video. I don't know if you guys like this kind of stuff, but been kind of short on time a lot lately, so makes it a little difficult to go and record videos during the daytime, especially with the summertime coming around. It's heating up. Like, I'm sweating right now. It's hot inside the car too, but it's gonna make it a lot more difficult to do more outside stuff during the day because Osmo will overheat, unfortunately. So if you guys like this, like and subscribe, and see you guys next week for another video from Binaural Recording Sights and Sound with me, your host Dave. Have a good one.